So welcome to the channel. And every week we'll be posting on Friday. So don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell so you know when I will put up a new video. Come on, let's get into this week's video. I think you'll like it. This is Lola with Crafting with Lola and Oscar. So first of all, I want to say sorry you guys for not putting up a video last Friday. I had some pressing things I had to get done for my trip, so I wasn't able to do that. This week, this Friday's video will be in two parts, two parts, and we're going to be working with the Crafter's Companion, some of the older dies, the Rustic wedding die, and then some of her new dies. So this card, this particular card right here, that you see on the table, is a card that I have made a long time ago. And I get a lot of questions about the card, so I thought what I would do is show you how I made it, show you some of the dies that we used, because some of these are different dies. They're not necessarily from Crafter's Companion Rustic Wedding Collection, but the paper is and some of the dies are. So I'm going to show you how I made this card. I do have it upside down. Yeah. Oh, but that's probably the way y'all need it, is upside down. No, let's do it this way. So it is quite a pretty card, and for the sizing, it simply is 3 6x6s put together, and then you just score it in half. Okay, so when you look at this side right here, this is a 6x6, right? This is a 6x6, and then this is a 6x6, and you just score it in the middle. So I think that's the easiest way to remember what the sizing is for this particular card. So I did do a few little things differently, but I'm gonna go ahead and put this project together. You will need some foam, especially if you want to put this, give the card a little dimension. You'll need some glue, obviously, your dies, your wording of your choice. And then also, you can also make this like a little shaker card or something like that if you put some acetate behind it. But again, that's your choice. The card that I'm going to make now is going to be make some slight changes to it. And you'll see in just a minute. So let's get started. All right. So here is my 3 6x6s. Very simple, right? All right. So I'm going to turn this around so I can work with it. But let me show you, first of all, some of the dies that were used. So we have that lovebird die. You can't really see it too well, but I'll show it to you in a minute once I put it on. This is a die from Crafter's Companion. Some of the edgeable dies. This is a very old die, but it's so pretty. This is just from a nesting die. Just a simple nesting die. And this is the actual love. And I don't know what this die is actually called. Let me see if I can find it. I just had the stupid thing right here. It's called Just Married. Yeah. So this is the die from the Rustic Wedding Collection called Just Married. And then I think the lovebirds are just called the lovebirds. Oh, it's called Love Story. So the little lovebirds are called Love Story. And then also you're gonna need some little and again, this is your choice however you want to. You're gonna need some little embellishments. You can use ribbons, it's however you want to do it, okay? Let's see what else. So put that there. Can't get it off my finger. All right, so we have that there. Also, I found a really cute within a really cute little die. I thought it was so cute. I found it somewhere. It's called Welcome to Your New Home. I thought Welcome to the Family. I'm sorry, Welcome to the Family. I thought that's so cute. And that's what I actually put on the original card, was Welcome to the Family. As you can see, I just put it on the back. All right, so let's get started to expedite time, because we're going to do, again, this video in two parts. All right. So, and I've already cut all my goop and did everything. So let's see if I can get everything going in the right direction. And this time, what I did was, oh yeah, and I had this die. I don't know where I did what I had. I just had it in my hand, but you know how that goes. And also this die. And the reason why I have this die here is because I wanted to reflect the proposal, kind of like the timeline of the couple. And that's why, as you can see on the card, you turn it again. You can kind of see where the proposal was, then the wedding. So I just kind of like that. So I wanted to do that again. What I did with this one is I doubled all the dies to give it a little bit more dimension. So I'll put that there so I don't lose it. The same thing with the little lovebirds. To give it a little bit more dimension, I doubled that as well. See if I can get this right now. And I try to make sure I have all my goop going. And of course, I don't have my other piece of paper. I'm not too sure why I would think anything would be any different. But I spent all night cutting stuff, and I still don't have my other piece of paper. But I can cut it. That's not a big deal. With these guys, I did the same thing. I doubled them up to give some dimension, and then I put them on foam, and I put foam pads on the back. But I see that I'm missing a piece of 6. I'm missing a piece of 6x6. What did I do? Here. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be that way. I think we're going to go with it not being that way because I don't know what I did with my other pieces of paper, which is so crazy because I spent hours, like we always do, cutting stuff, and then suddenly it's not there. Let's see if I can. It's not enough. I have no idea, but I guarantee you, at the end of the day, when I finish doing the card, I'll go back and I'll be able to find it. So I'm gonna turn it around first of all so I can see what I'm doing and get in the camera thingy. Let's see. There we go. That's about right. All right. So let's go ahead and put the center down. We'll go ahead and put that down. Now I had my glue, so it'll start coming out. Hopefully it will. I like this glue here because it moves around. It's like tacky. If you put tacky glue on it, you don't have any room to kind of, move stuff. Because once you stick it on the paper, it's just stuck. And that is just not happiness at all. So, and it never fails that the glue doesn't work right. Y'all know how it goes. Alright, I'm not gonna put anything in the back. I'm just simply just putting this down in the middle, making sure it's even. Okay. And then on the outside, which I think for some reason which has been announced to me, what happened to my other pieces, but I want to leave that. So we'll go ahead and do the outsides. Because I did have a piece of some, but I know this isn't it. And I really don't want to do this because this isn't what I had planned. So I don't know what happened to him. I caught him. I know I did. But nevertheless, we're going to go ahead and put this down. Just real quick to show you how I put this card together. It really isn't hard at all. At all. And it's kind of a progression card. And you can even put more stuff on it if you want. Other than just like the proposal. You can put all kinds of stuff on each one of these panels to reflect their time. Let's see. So we have that one there. Okay. And then this one here. And it doesn't really matter. I was looking at the wording on here, but it doesn't matter because it's going to really be covered up with I don't know, Sean, this stupid glue thing. It's just so irritating. Sometimes I think I wait too late at night. I'm a real frank person, and I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, and I had to get up really early to take care of some business. And it's crazy because I'm a night owl. So we got that on like that. And it would have been nice to have the that on there like I did before, but it's not again going to be that major difference because now we're going to go ahead and put on. Now one of the things we're going to put on these little doodads here. And I did do something a little different because I found some fancier ones. See how fancy? That's really pretty. And these are doubled up too. Let's see if I can get some glue on here. Now I have like a little fine tip glue thing somewhere. But I ain't trying to mess with that because I'm having hard enough time with this glue here. And I just want to do this real quick. But so that you can kind of see how I made it. Alright, so we got that there. And then we're lining this up with the opening. I'm going to turn it here so you can kind of see. And I'll go back and put probably some more glue to make it a little bit more, to make sure it sticks. But this is just for now so you can kind of see. So this is really, really, I just love that. I think that's so pretty. Almost like a little crown, isn't it? All right. So again, welcome to Crafting with Lola and Oscar, you guys. Remember, I'm striving to post videos up every Friday. Different stuff. Like I said, sometimes there are things that I've made before and people want me to make again, or things that I just come up with in my mind. What is wrong with this glue, y'all? It's driving me crazy. And I was like, I should go get another. I was thinking I should let me go get another glue. I should just go get another one. But anyway, so yeah, that's what I do. I just do different stuff, you know. I'm not a professional crafter at all. I just like to do this. Recently retired, so oh my god. There we go. Sorry, almost messed this up. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to me. You can send me an email. You can reach. I'm not really on Facebook as much as I was. I do have a Facebook page, and I'm on Facebook there. Cards. That's where you can see some of my work. But just social media, as far as being social, um, I'm on card making, learning as we go. Sometimes I had, and so what happened was I had that group. And I mean, I still have it. But I wanted to kind of focus on doing stuff on YouTube. There we go. And so that's why I kind of do all my active stuff now on YouTube channel versus crafting with Lola and Oscar. But you can always catch me at one of these places, you know, again. And then if you want to ask, if you have any questions, you can always, let me see if I can get some of this stuff off here. There you go. You can always shoot me an email at danielslola35@yahoo.com. Okay. All right. So we have that on like that. Okay. And then the next thing would be the inside panels, which are here. Okay. And then here is, and I put double-sided tape on this. I don't know if that was a good idea. I don't know. I can't win with the glue and the. All right, so double-sided tape here, and I kind of wish I had to kind of put tape glue on this. I don't know because I'm hoping to get this right. So this I'm gonna turn this like this to get a better. There's a better chance of getting this actually on here right. All right, folds over nicely. There we go. Okay, and then this one will go here. But I think before now, what I want to do is these panels are going to be stamped. The messages are going to be stamped on them because you see how I did the other ones, the original card. Okay, so you can see the guy. There's a little stamp right here, the girl. So what I want to do is I want to position the girl and the guy at a certain point. So I'm not going to permanently put this down for right now because remember I need a stamp on it. But I want to position them so that they're pretty much like this with a little room. And that way I kind of know where to put the stamp when I go to stamp on it. Because I don't want to be having the words down here. I don't want to mess up. So, see, we're going to get these guys here. And then I'm just going to take a piece of tape just to temporarily stick these guys down. The die, I should say, right there. All right. And now I can lift her up, lift these guys up. But I know the stamping's got to be like right in there. So that's that. Now let's do the other side real quick. And I guess I should turn it so you can see, but I'm not really good at that. So I think I better leave good enough alone. All right. Now there are some stamps that I'm going to use. I'm going to use the same. I think the same stamps because they were nice and small and they actually fit. I should have probably used a less decorative piece of paper, but a little too late. A little too late. Come on, come on. Let's try this one more time. Oh, come on, why isn't it straight? Alright, so we have that there. It could be a little bit more. Okay, so we have everything going, right? And then here's the other one. And this is the one with the lovebirds are going to sit. So here's the little lovebirds right here. Those will go right down there like that, which is so, so, so cute. Okay. And again, I'm going to kind of do the same thing. I just kind of want to put them down at the bottom. I'm going to pull this out. And then I'm going to set this aside for just a minute because I want to stamp on these two pieces right here. I want to stamp the message real quick. Make sure I got it right. And the stamps I'm going to be using is from, Crackers Companions always has all kinds of stamps. So I'm going to be using this collection here. And this actually is a wedding. It's called Mismatch, not Mismatch, it's called Wedding. Yeah, it's simply called Wedding. So I use these two right here. So these are the two I'm going to use again. I mean, I don't have to. Congratulations to the newlyweds. But to be safe, I think I'm going to use the same ones because I know that the sizing, as far as the sizing is concerned, so I'm going to pull these off. We'll just use the same ones. Now, I edged this with some ink, some Rustic, some blending ink. Spectrum Noir, if you're wondering what the color is around, I edged it with some Spectrum Noir Friar Brown ink. So that's what that's about. I just use one of the little doodads like this, nothing special. Okay, and then I have, which I absolutely love. I love this. Looks a little dirty, but it's fine. Um, this is the We Are Memories Keeper stamping mat. I love this thing. It really works for me because even if you mess up, you can't mess up. I mean, but you do want to take your paper down. So you know, at times, like if you use a stamp and then it gets all doubled up or whatever, but this doesn't at all. And I'll show you what I mean. All right, so we have that there. Now again, I wish I kind of had put more plainer, but I think this one I'm gonna use. I'm gonna use a darker ink so that you can see it better because of the words. So I think that I'm going to do that. And I'm gonna actually use a pigment ink, even though I'm not going to emboss it. I'm just going to, it's just nice and dark. So I'm gonna use a black ink here. And so this is the one where the girl and the guy is going to be. And I chose, let's see. Oh, let's see. Love, cherish each other always. So I'm just gonna put that across here, just like that. I don't know if I should put it. No, I think I'm just gonna put it right across like that. Not at an angle. The other one I kind of had it at an angle. Well, I'll put it at an angle. Okay, so I've got the stamp down. And then remember when you do this, put the padding part down. And then just secure your stamp onto the platform. And even if you don't have enough ink the first time, you can always see it's gonna go right back over that. And you're never gonna have that double bleeding because you know sometimes you can have that double bleeding problem when you stamp. That's why I really like this stamp. Everybody use different kinds of platforms, and that's fine. You know, do what's gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? Now I think this is gonna be kind of light, but let me see. And I'm not gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna emboss it. This is pigment ink, but I just want to use this because, well, I was hoping it was gonna be dark enough. Okay, maybe I can put enough ink on here. I don't want to use any of the other inks because I don't want to. I don't like when my dyes get the ink gets on the dye and it's so dark. Let's see. I hope this is legible. If not, I have to cut another piece. And I may not put it down permanently if it doesn't look right. I might cut another piece of paper. Yeah, I mean you can read it, but I'm not happy with it. Yeah, I'm not happy with that. So I'll probably cut this again before I put it down permanently because you guys know a lot of times when I do stuff, I don't do it permanently, but I just wanted to show you. So I'm going to pull this one off and let's see if we can get a better read on this one because the paper was too busy and I forgot about that when I cut it. So this is for the side with the lovebirds. That's what this is. You know, I just realized hopefully I haven't been too far off the camera. Hopefully you've been able to see me, but all right, so do I gotta go in right? Yeah, I gotta go in the right place. All right, so we'll move this one. And again, I'm gonna cut that paper again later. I'm just not gonna do it today. And I'll just put it down temporarily. Again, just kind of showing you how. All right. So if I had to do that in that fryer brown, you definitely wouldn't have been able to see it. All right, so let's. I don't know if my ink pad is giving up or what. I use it a lot. I use this ink a lot. Let's see if this one comes out better. Okay. Yeah, that was not as good. I think my ink pad is. I think this ink pad is gone. But just so that you get the general idea, no big deal. So we'll set this to the side. We're gonna pull this, take these off. And I think I need another Harmony ink pad. I think I need another ink pad. So let's bring this back together. Okay, again, we're just going to do this temporarily anyway, so that you can have a general idea. So we set this one, the Love and Cherish. I'll just slide that underneath these guys here. And we get it centered. And then what's going on? Oh, I got the tape on it. Okay, about like that. Okay. And again, like I said, I'm gonna fix that because I don't really like that. You really can't see it. And I'll put a more plain, not so busy piece of paper. This paper that I'm using here is from the collection as well. So then we'll go over here and do the same thing with the lovebirds. We'll sit this here, just like that. Bring the lovebirds on. Ooh. Wait a minute. Oops. Wait a minute. Okay, and I'm working upside down. I gotta work on that. Learn how to work upside down. All right. And anybody who knows me, I craft. When I craft, I never put stuff down always, especially for demonstrations. I may never put it down permanently because I'll go back and say, oh, I don't like this, I don't like that, or something don't go right. And then if you put it down, then it's like, oh, man. So it's easy to put it down temporarily because like now I know I'm going to have to replace these two panels right here, which is fine. Okay, so now we have in the middle panel, is these guys right here, of which again I cut out twice, and I put foam on it. So I'm gonna pull the foam off, and again, if I wanted to, I could put a piece of acetate behind here, which you put, behind here, and then put glitter in here to make this kind of also like a shaker card, to get real dimension if you want to get. But I was like, well, we're gonna do that tonight. So I did put some foam on the trees. As you can see, the man, the woman, so they'll be a little bit elevated as well. So I put foam here, so that's why I'm pulling all this off. And then our next video, part 2, because I'm almost done with this one, I will make another video and we'll show you some of those newer dyes. Talking about this a place to remember. So our next video will be doing some cards with this dye, which is the newest dye in her wedding collection, so to speak. Yeah, this one and this one. So make sure that you just go to the next video, and that'll be part 2 of this session right here. All right, so do I have all the? I don't think I do. Do I? Oh yeah, I gotta pull off this right here. And right there. Oop, that's off. Okay, I could have put a piece right here, but that's okay. So now I'm going to, because I want to make sure this is centered right, because I'm putting this down permanently, I'm going to turn this around so I can actually see it. All right. And then we're going to sit this right in the middle. Ooh. Let's see. Let me look at it. I got to look at it straight on. Yeah, that's pretty good. There we go. So it's really nice, and it gives you some really nice dimension, as you can see. Now, this is basically the card. I think something happened. Okay. All right, so that's the card. I think I need to trim this a little bit. But that's okay. I probably could fix that too. I think this will come up a little bit. All right. So this is the card. Now on the back of the card, now you can turn this over, and if you want to, you can still have this card continue to put more stuff. But what I wanted to do, oh, I see that does need to be trimmed. What I wanted to do on this particular card is just simply put a message on the back of the card, because when you turn it around, think about it, there's nowhere to sign it or nothing. I mean, it looks pretty, but there's nothing. Okay, so that's why I will just turn the card over. This is the back of the card. And then what I've already done is I've pre-cut um, another piece of paper, put a message on it, and then I took this little guy, and this little girl actually is from that die that we're going to do for part 2, and I'll put them down there in the corner. And this message will simply go right on the back of this card, just like that. Now make sure I got it going in the right direction before I put it down. Ah, I didn't. I'm so, oh my gosh. That wouldn't have been good. All right, let me flip it around. All right, there we go. All right, so let's flip it over. Okay, and oh, you know what? Glue. Let's see if this glue gonna do right. And then that's the end of this particular video for this remake. Just a real quick little remake. I'll go back and tweak those. And now, a friend of mine told me her son was getting married, but she told me today. And then it's on Friday, and it's out of town, so this card is not gonna work for them. Because I could mail it to her, but she wouldn't get it by Friday by the time that they leave it. So, all right, so let's get this on here like that. And I left this at 6 by 6, and then also it gives you some space, as you can see, that you can actually still sign the card as well. Mm-hmm. And then these little guys I'll put down permanently later on. I just got them kind of temporarily hanging out. All right, so that is the remake with a little bit of a twist of this card here. All right, there you go. Ta-da! If I can get in the camera angle, which I never can seem to do, there you go. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Okay, and don't forget to go back out to the web, to the Crafting with Lola and Oscar, my YouTube channel. This will be posted tomorrow sometime, along with the second video. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye.